Alright. Hey everybody. This here is something I got for Christmas, actually. I think I promised in my last video, my next video would be something I got for Christmas, and sure enough, here we are. So, this here, as you can see from a little case here, TravelSafe, and it looks like a little briefcase almost. It's a very small miniature version. This is actually a travel smoke detector. One of the very many travel smoke detectors that came out in the 1980s as it was kind of a trend back then. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. It's got this little latch here, which is kind of cool. You twist it, and that allows you to open the top flap. And when you open that, it reveals the inside of the package. It's kind of a, I don't know if, I think this is fake leather. It's like a rubbery stuff. I don't know. And then you got the paperwork here on top, which I'll talk about in a minute. And then in here we have the unit on the right there, the smoke detector, and then on the left is an emergency flashlight. So it comes with kind of like both of these things in case of an emergency. So it comes with everything. And it's designed to be like taken on an airplane or in a suitcase or something. So let's take each of the components out here, the smoke detector and the flashlight. And the flashlight sits on a little sort of raised portion there, because in reality it's not as tall as the smoke detector, but that kind of raises it up to make it look like it's as tall as the smoke alarm. And then the detector just sits right there flat at the bottom of the box, or the case, I should say. And then the back of the case has nothing except for a little Hong Kong label down there. Yeah, nothing else. Very minimal, but also very fitting. So then here is the actual unit itself, the smoke detector. Now this is a, it doesn't look like it, but this is actually a rebranded ESL model 331. At least they reuse the circuitry inside, the insides at least. But they designed this packaging specifically for, or this case specifically for this unit. And this is the back side, which says caution, additional information inside, made in USA, and then travel safe and the logo. And then on this side has the travel safe logo as well, smoke alarm, made in USA, but then it also has an LED on the top there which will flash whenever the, like that right there, whenever the unit is powered. And then it also is lit constantly when the alarm is sounding, which I'll show in a minute. And then the test button is right here. Now this is a safety feature test button, kind of, where it, notice how it doesn't stick out from the cover. It's flush, or it's actually kind of recessed in there. And that's to prevent against it being activated during transportation, like in an airplane or a suitcase or something, and causing a false alarm and panic and everything, I guess. That would be a very bad thing to happen in an airport, especially. So it can only be tested with the point of a pen or a pencil or something. Very, very ingenious design there. So, and then the flashlight itself is, it also says Hong Kong there. And then it's made of a slightly smoother plastic. It's not, this one's sort of slightly textured, the smoke alarm. This one's very smooth, and it's a little bit lighter plastic color. That might just be because of it not being textured. It comes apart with one screw and then this snap on the end here, and then this side has the TravelSafe logo. And then there's a switch on this side. I do have batteries in it. Turn it on right there. It works. It has red around the sides of the lens, and then the front is just clear. And it's quite bright. I'll show it to you in the dark in a minute, but yeah, so that's the basics of the flashlight there. So the smoke detector comes apart also with these flathead screws like the flashlight, but there's two of them. I may need to put the camera down to get it apart. Actually, let me do that. Screws are out, so let's see if I can get it apart with one hand. I could not get it apart, but oh, that was actually relatively easy. So, here's the insides. First of all, the inside of the unit itself. You can clearly see the circuit board is rounded, so as if it were to fit in a round, meant to fit in a round smoke detector base at least, which, if you don't know, the 331 is a slightly larger round unit, so that makes perfectly good sense right there. The sensor is right here. It's a rather small photoelectric sensor with the two elements right down there, either the photocell or the infrared LED on either side, and the photocells on the other side, and then the indicator LED, of course, right there. Test button right there, and when you push this, it pushes down this whole piece right here, which actually reflects the infrared LED's beam into the photocell, so that's how it tests it. And it actually goes off quite fast. There's the microchip down there. It's an SD2 microchip. I don't know exactly what that means. And then the horn right here is a Molex piezoelectronic horn, just like the ones that are used in the early guard, Square D early guard models, the EGD5B and others. Also, Smoke Guard, I think, used these. Maybe, I don't know. I think the Smoke Guard ones were a little bit different. But yes, the battery clips in right there. And then here's the inside of the cover. Well, here's the cover itself, and the inside right here has this warning right there. And then there's, I don't know what that is. And then this right here is the date code. ESL used this very date code on all their units. This is 041382, so that's April, I believe. Yeah, April 13th of 1982 is when this was made. So that makes sense. So, yeah, that's about it. Oh, and then, of course, the sensitivity adjustment, completely forgot, is right there. So everything else, yeah, very cool. So I'm going to put the cover back on here, and I'm going to screw those screws back in. Alright, cover is back on and screwed all together. I didn't even show you the UL stickers right here. This one is issue number 11421, so I don't know what that puts it at, but we know the date code, so I guess I'll give it a test now. So I've got a pen, or actually it's a mechanical pencil right here I'm going to use to push the test button in. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Test button got stuck there under the cover there. That's never happened before. But yeah, as you could see, the LED, it was on constantly when the alarm was sounding, and it sounds in a very fast pulse pattern. I think it's a very fast 5/6. I don't know. I'd have to like play it and then slow it down and figure that out. It's a little bit too fast for me to figure that out. But it does sound very similar to like a GE Home Sentry 8201-401C. With that trumpet piezo horn and the fast warble tone. And it also actually sounds similar to the Vulcan Autosonic mark. I forget what the model numbers of those are. The ones with the big bell-looking cover that's got the perforated, the holes all in it. Looks like a speaker, like grill turned into a bell or something. Those, I think, have this similar or same circuit board. And they make almost this exact same noise because they have an LED inside that is also constantly lit when the alarm is sounding. So once again, let's test it. Oh, get the button down. Very cool. Very cool sound. So yes. Now you probably also noticed the door hook here. I didn't even mention that. But that does pull out. It's kind of hard to pull out for some reason. I don't know why. 1 second. Oh, it's really hard to get this. Ow! Oh, there we go. Okay. I think I almost cut myself or my fingernail off, but I did get the the door clip off, so it just slides out as simply as that, and you can move it in and out. So I could just take it over here to my door and stick it on there and just, in theory, close that maybe with 2 hands. Yep, there we go. Like that. And then it'll stay on the door. Yeah. So that's what it looks like when it's hanging on the door. The other side. Okay. I hit pause, but I hit stop instead. So let's go over all the paperwork now. So first off, this here, I think this is like a sticker or something that you're supposed to take with you, or maybe it's not a sticker, but it's some sort of warning label. Yeah. This here is the manual itself. I'll read that in a minute, but I think, actually, what is this? This might be the manual. And then this is, what is this? I don't know what any of this is. Okay, let's just read something. Read this. This is the how it protects, how to use it, portable alarm system. So, I don't know what that noise was either. It explains the photoelectric sensor. Oh, it's not that kind of manual, it's this kind. Oh, the LED flashes every 15 seconds. I thought it was flashing more often than like 60 seconds. And then this must be all their other products that they have. Interesting. So this is like a mini manual, I guess. And then this. Oh, the model number is 3402-00, by the way. It said it in the... It completely forgot it said it on the inside of the cover there. Let me open it up again and show you the label. Yeah, that label is right here by the battery. It says People Protection Products Incorporated. That must be the company that made this brand, I guess. Model 3402-00. It's the owner's manual. Other stuff. So yeah, that's that. Alright, back to this. This is the first page. The index. Wow, they really give you all the information in here. And that's the back page. People Protection Products Incorporated again. Yep, 1982, dated. And then this, in case of fire, traveling with peace of mind. And this is just like a safety booklet. Oh, I should probably let you guys read it if you want. Skip a page, no. There's that again. Okay. So, that's just about it. Oh yeah, I wanted to show the flashlight here in the dark. So let me, well, turn the light off. And let me turn this light off as well if I can find the switch. Okay. There we go. So it's pretty bright. Actually, this reminds me, this detector design, let me turn the light back on here. This detector design reminds me a lot of this one that I got a while ago, the Lifesaver 0981, I think it was. Yes, 0981, with the detachable flashlight. The only difference is this one's flashlight can attach to the unit. It would be cool if it could, but I think this one, yeah, this one also works. So, yeah, I think that's about it for this video of this smoke detector, the TravelSafe model 3402-00. I'm going to give it one more test. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and have a happy new year.